Hi, this is Paige Pradko with Therapy for a Better Life. Welcome to a new series on feeling better. Sometimes people come into my office and they're feeling like they're not measuring up, they're not good enough, they're feeling lonely, isolated, and I use different techniques to help them change their life around, help to improve their social connection and their happiness level. This is a video where I'm going to share the first topic on connecting with others, but it is a 7-part video, and I'm going to take a different topic with each video that all has to do with feeling better. There are specific reasons why people feel isolated and lonely and that they're not measuring up. First of all, the U.S. Census Bureau reported in the last census that 1/4 of our population lives alone. This is more than any other time in recorded history. And even if you're not living alone, people are not connecting like they used to. They're on their devices. You can walk in, any restaurant, coffee shop, you'll see everybody on their phones. They're not having this face-to-face connection anymore, or very rarely. This all leads to unhappiness. We're social beings, and we need to connect with each other. Holt and Lunstan did some research, and they actually compiled all kinds of research, and they showed that isolation and loneliness actually is more harmful to our health and our lifespan, our longevity, our happiness, than if we actually were obese and smoking. It shortens our lifespan. It kills us. We have to connect with others, not only for happiness, but our health. And other studies have shown that a person that has very few social connections is 2 to 3 times more likely to be depressed, major depressive disorder. There's a Harvard study called Very Happy People. I love that name. That has shown that there's a 0.7 correlation between people that report that they're happy and people that have good social connections. So it's a very strong correlation between happiness and connecting with others. We need to do as much connecting as we can. Needs to be our number one thing. John Gottman is a researcher on couples therapy. He's written, I think, over 40 books. And John Gottman has researched why couples report that they're happy. And one of the reasons is that couples satisfied in their relationship and report being happy have 15 to 20 minutes a day where they sit down and they have eye-to-eye conversation. And they're connecting with each other, they're catching up with each other, so it's meeting their social needs, it's making them feel stable and secure in the relationship. And this eye-to-eye connection actually emotionally stabilizes us. Sean Akers is another researcher, and he's written several books on happiness, The Happiness Advantage and Before Happiness, along with many others. But he actually looked into what kind of connections matter. Well, all kinds of social connections matter. They all help us. But there's one type of connecting that improves our happiness more than any others, and that's helping others. Every time that we are helping others, whether it's one person, we're helping one person, or we're volunteering at an organization with other people, whether we know the people or we don't know the people, it significantly increases our happiness level more than any other type of connection. That's really astounding and important. We all need to set that as a goal, that we are helping others consistently. And one more thought that I'd like to leave with you on social connecting. And when you're connecting with someone, I want you to really think about being in the moment of that connection. Try not to think about making an impression, because when you try to make an impression, it's more about your ego. You're trying to get this kind of validation from someone. You want to be admired by them, but you're not really thinking about them. So try to kind of stay in the connection where you're staying in the moment. You're listening, you're asking questions, you're really connecting to that moment in time with this connection with another person. So we just want to remember that connecting is the number one thing that we can do to feel better. I'm going to review a few other techniques. If you'd like to go right to my next video, it's called Identifying Your Values, and you can click here. And if you'd like to subscribe to my channel and hear more about mental health topics, click here. Thank you. I'll see you next time.